Today's video we're going to show you how to measure this section of ribbon to attach to your shoe so that it allows the elastic section to sit in the correct place on the dancer's foot, which needs to be across the back of the heel. So when you take this ribbon out of the packet, you'll notice that if you fold it in half where the elastic is, you'll see that you have one end that's shorter and one end that's longer. The shorter end is the one that will be stitched onto the side of the shoe, and the longer one will then be used to wrap and tie around the ankle. So to make sure that we have this piece of elastic, which has obviously some give in it and is going to help prevent injuries across the back of the heel and for the Achilles tendon, we need to make sure that we stitch it on in the right place. If you just take it out of the packet and stitch it on from the end, of course this elastic could actually end up around the front of your ankle. So we do definitely need to make sure we measure it first. So to begin with, we'll fold it in half, shorter section to be stitched on. Can you just turn sideways for me? So that's it. So this is my shorter section here. I'm just going to drop this across the foot so I know what I'm working with. I'll then bring the elastic around and straighten that up so we can see the back. I'm bringing the elastic around to the back of the heel evenly. Now I will put that under a little bit of pressure because it will be under pressure when it's tied. My shorter section is in my left hand. And with this still under a bit of pressure, I have brought it around and down to the side of the shoe. I can now see at this point here is where the top of the binding is. So I would use a pin and put it into that section there. So we were doing the outside of this shoe. I now know where I'm holding that, where that was going to meet the binding. This will now sit into the shoe against the top of that binding. You would have already measured the shoe and you would know where it is going to be attached on the inside, and all we're determining in this is how long this section needs to be.